What is with the horse? What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the video. In today's video, we're going to be playing Therapy Simulator. Now, this is an early access game that I'd gotten off of one of my connections, and we're going to see, even though I myself need therapy, we're going to jump in and we're going to kind of see how the therapy simulator reacts to a person that needs therapy themselves. Okay, let's start us a new game. Loading. It's loading mental states. Ding! Yep, just another day at the office. Go to your office and prepare. Oh, dear God. The lag was real. Go to your office and prepare for the day. I guess these are all the other therapists, right? 237. Oh, these are just different rooms. Dang, these are some nice doors here. Woo! Okay. Alright, so we're gonna go... What is that? Nice. Fancy! Oh, yep, micro compact cars. This must be the Big Apple. Alright, let's see. Alright, what do I have today? Imposter Syndrome and Nathan Jones. I guess we'll put him there. I don't know how long it takes to talk to somebody, so I'm gonna say... There. Okay, so it's an hour each, I guess. There. Okay. Who are you? Yes, let's go sit down in the nice quiet room. Please have a seat. Alright, what's your damage? What is with the horse? Johnny Sims. I've been a doctor, a police officer, a construction worker, but nothing feels right. What do you think is driving you to keep changing careers? It sounds like you're searching for where you truly belong. Stop whining and just pick something already. Me being the dick that I am, kind of want to just go with number 3, but that's not right. Because I know I'd probably, if somebody told me that, I'd punch him in the face. So... let's see, what do we got? I don't know. I'm gonna ask him what he thinks is driving him. Maybe I'm running from something instead of toward it. That's pathetic, just commit to something for once. What would it look like to stop running and face it? That kind of self-awareness is actually really valuable. I'm gonna go with that one. Every time I start feeling competent, I doubt myself completely. Does this pattern appear in other areas of your life too? Let's identify one specific moment when that doubt starts creeping in. Maybe you doubt yourself because you know you're actually failing. Yeah, quit failing. Everybody in this world nowadays is failing. Even the government. You government. No, I'm just kidding. That's terrible. Don't get me. Don't come for me. They're gonna send the Shadow Squad for me. They're gonna... one of these days I'm just gonna and disappear. And that's gonna be it. I'll just disappear. So... I'm gonna say... I'm gonna ask him if this a pattern appears... Actually, yes. I also feel like a fraud in relationships. Because you are! No, just kidding. Imposter syndrome often extends beyond just our professional lives. What makes you feel undeserving in your personal connections too? Sounds like you're failing at everything then. Yes! Super failure! No, that's terrible. Why would you tell somebody that? That's kind of a dick move. Oh well. What makes you feel undeserving in your personal connections too? Yeah, let's go with that one. I never thought about it that way before now. I think I have some work to do here. Don't expect miracles overnight though. Start by writing down 3 accomplishments you're proud of. Take your time and be patient with yourself. I'm going to tell him to write down 3 accomplishments. Because that's, I mean, that's generally, if you think about the positive things, in all honesty, if you think about the positive things, no matter what it is, you can make it through anything. So I'm going to go with the 3 accomplishments. I feel like I have a direction now. Yes, forward and out of my office. Cool. Alright. Now where the did that horse go? Bruh. Bro, what are you doing? Would you like some oats and grain? I've got some. Please don't be a naysayer. I don't want that. And don't shit on my carpet either. Alright. Nathan Jones. Nobody cared who I was until I put on the mask. The mask seems to represent something deeper you're searching for. What would happen if you tried going one day without the mask? So you need a costume to get attention from people. Yes! He's searching for attention. Sounds about right. Kind of a laid back kind of thing, but at the same time it's like, if I hide behind the mask, nobody sees the true me. Haven't you tried going one day without the mask? I don't know. This is kind of a difficult one. The mask seems to represent something deeper you're searching for. What would happen if you tried going one day without the mask? My wife would leave me. No, I'm just kidding. That'd be terrible. It's like putting a bag over your head. It's a butterface. It's okay to feel uncertain about who you are underneath. Let's start small and find one situation to be maskless. Playing dress up must really boost your confidence, huh? Let's start small and find one situation to be maskless. Being invisible sounds convenient for robbing banks at least. Damn. I mean, kind of. What activities make you feel valued without needing the mask? Feeling invisible suggests you doubt your inherent worth as yourself. I'm gonna go with this one. I used to paint but stopped because nobody noticed. Would you consider painting again just for your own joy? Did you paint horses, or was that too on brand? Your art deserves to exist regardless of others' reactions. I'd say... that's kind of hard, because like, I want to go with 1 or 3. I'm gonna say... I'm gonna tell him that his art deserves to exist regardless of others' reactions. That actually helps me see things a different way now. Good. Maybe I can find worth in creating, not just reactions. Good luck finding yourself under all that horsehair. Yeah. Take that first step, and we'll build from there next time. I'm proud of the insight you've gained here today. I'm gonna go with number 2. I appreciate your help and I'll try my best. Sounds good. Yeah! What is this creepy fucker doing? Guy, get out of my window. Quit creeping. What are you creeping? Quit creeping. Hey, senor. Come in. I'll talk to him. I'll find out what his issues are. I'm a very caring and loving person, so, you know, why not? It's better than having you sit there and creep outside my door. Go creeping. Alright. Oh, he's Chinese. I think. Paranoia. I know people are watching me and talking about me behind my back. Okay, what makes you believe that people are specifically targeting you? Oh, let's write down when this happens and what you actually observe. What makes you believe that people are specifically targeting you? So you think that you're interesting to everyone around you? He's like, yeah, I am. Let's see, let's go with, let's write down when this happens and what you actually observe. I'm gonna ask him what makes him believe that people are specifically targeting him. I don't know, it just feels so real when it happens. Feelings aren't facts, though, are they? Those feelings can be overwhelming, but we can examine them closely. Let's start tracking specific moments when you feel this way. I'm gonna go with that. At work, everyone stops talking when I walk into the break room. Do you announce yourself with dramatic interest or something? I have arrived! It is I, Logan. I mean, it's probably that jacket, but, you know, everybody has their preferences. Not judging. Maybe oh, it's possible. Have you tried approaching your coworkers directly about it? Could there be other explanations for why conversations pause? No, I'm too scared they'll confirm what I already suspect. Don't be a bitch. So you'd rather stay scared than find out the truth? It's understandable to feel scared about confronting your fears directly. What would help you feel safer in talking to them? I'm gonna go with that. Maybe I could start with someone I trust more at work? Yes! I want to feel normal again and not so afraid. Practice the tracking exercise and we'll review it next week. You've made a real progress today. I'm proud of your openness. Try not to imagine conspiracies before our next session, okay? I'm gonna go with practice the tracking exercise and we'll review it next week. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Thank you for listening to me today. You're welcome! Yeah! Hey, I made money. Pay me for your opinions. Get out of my office. Session fee 200, base fee 220 or $200. Experience 5%. No experience whatsoever. What's my management? I got a secretary, marketing manager, an assistant therapist. 12 grand? Jesus. You. That's expensive. What are my bills? I have no bills. Yes. Wait. I have a therapy dog and a therapy cat? What the f? That's awesome. Shit, yeah. Pet my cat. No, Fido. Don't lick that guy. He has a horse mask. Okay, what's in the store? Oh, great things coming soon. Awesome. Sweet. Okay. Alright, I'm done with everybody today. Everybody else can golf. Blink. Yay, we've successfully made it through day 1 of listening to other people's problems. Patients treated, 3. Satisfied, 3. Offended, 0. I got 27 experience. I have 1 karma. Oh no, I don't want that bitch. Let's go to the next day. Ding! Fries are done. Let's go. I wish they'd change the carpet. It looks ugly. Oh wait, I'm gonna be like that creep. You doing in there? Huh? You doing? You talking about your feelings? Huh? Huh? What you doing? What is this? How is there stuff in my office? Like, how did trash get in my office? Oh, left yesterday. Somebody's been using my office. It's kind of shitty. Water? Okay. Let's start the day. Work stress. Everybody has work stress. Insomnia. Come on, get in here. Let's go. I have water. If you want some water. You want some water? Get some more. Oh, I can't get you some water. Oh, that's fucked up. Alright, what's your problems? I'm so overwhelmed with work, I can barely sleep at night anymore. Yeah, welcome to everybody. Yo, quit creeping. Sounds like someone needs a participation trophy for doing their job. Yeah, they don't hand those out anymore. What patterns do you notice about when the stress feels most intense? Let's create a plan to help you set boundaries with your workload. Let's go with number 2. I guess it's usually worse when I have multiple deadlines at once. Try blocking out time on your calendar specifically for important tasks. Your awareness of the pattern is a great first step forward. Everyone has deadlines. What makes you so special? I can't say the things I want to say because I don't want to get yelled at, demonetized, or anything else. So we're gonna go with the more satisfying one of try blocking out. My boss keeps piling on projects without considering my existing workload. Have you tried saying no, or are you just too scared? How do you typically respond when your boss assigns new projects? Schedule a meeting with your boss to discuss realistic workload expectations. I'd say number 3. That makes sense, but I'm worried about seeming difficult or ungrateful. Being scared of your boss isn't a personality, it's a problem. Practice what you'll say to your boss before the actual conversation. Setting boundaries isn't difficult, it's taking care of yourself professionally. I like that one. That perspective helps. I need to prioritize my own well-being too. I feel better about tackling this now. Thank you for today. I'm glad we made progress. Take care until our next session. Try not to overthink everything before we meet again. Remember to practice that conversation, and we'll discuss it next time. I'm gonna tell him that I'm glad we made progress. Thank you so much. I'll see you next week. Have a good day. Are you ready? I'll listen to your issues now. Quit staring at me like that. You're gonna run into the wall. I haven't been able to sleep through the night in weeks. Counting sheep not working for you? No. Let's start a sleep journal to track your patterns tonight. What thoughts keep running through your mind when you're laying awake? I'm gonna say I worry about everything. Work, deadlines, money, my health, everything really. Those worries sound overwhelming, especially when you need rest. Maybe you should worry about getting thicker curtains instead. Let's create a worry time earlier in the day. I'm gonna go with number 1. Okay, that was not the response I was expecting. At least you'll have time to finish that Netflix queue. Start small, just write down your bedtime and wake time. It's okay to feel uncertain about trying something new. I'm gonna say start small. Try the 4-7-8 breathing technique before bed. Sounds like your brain is running a marathon without you. Have you noticed if certain situations make the racing thoughts worse? I'm gonna go with number 1. I've heard of that. How does it work exactly? Just don't hyperventilate. Practice it twice daily until it becomes automatic. Just don't hyperventilate and make things worse. You breathe in deeply and it calms your nervous system. That makes sense. I'll try it tonight. I feel hopeful that I can improve my sleep. Keep that journal and we'll review it next week. Sweet dreams if you can manage them. Believe in your ability to sleep well. Smoke some pot! We'll do the keep that journal and we'll review it next week. I will thank you for your help today. You're welcome, Violet. Don't worry, everybody has sleeping issues. And if you have kids, it gets worse. Get in here. What's your issue? Hypersomnia? Carter Armas. Yes, that's a lovely painting, isn't it? I just hovered straight into my chair. I was like, whoa. I sleep 12 hours a day and I'm still exhausted all the time. Because you're sleeping too much. 8 hours or between 6 and 8 hours. And start tracking your sleep patterns and establish a consistent wake time. 12 hours and still tired sounds like you're living the dream literally. Yeah, I wish I could sleep 12 hours. What do you think might be the cause of this excessive need for sleep? I'm gonna say, because he already knows he sleeps 12 hours, so he sleeps the entire day. So he sleeps 12 hours, then he wakes up for 12 hours, and then goes back to sleep for 12 hours? Sounds like a doctor. I don't know, maybe stress or something deeper is going on here. Let's schedule a medical evaluation to rule out any physical causes first. Your awareness of the problem is the first important step forward here. Stress or something deeper? That's pretty vague, don't you think, already? I'm gonna say... It probably is stress, but I'm gonna go with your awareness of the problem as the first step forward. Okay, that did not... That's twice that I've gotten the same Not sure that will help, but I guess I can try. Yep, sure, no problem. That's what you're paying me for. Start with just one change. Set an alarm for the same time daily. You seem like you need a nap, just talking about needing naps. It's okay to feel uncertain. We'll work through this together gradually. Let's go with start with one change. We'll set your alarm. I've missed work 3 times this month because I can't wake up. Missing work suggests that it is severely impacting your daily functioning and responsibilities. We need to contact your doctor about a sleep study right away. Maybe your boss should just install a bed at your desk. This is not Japan. No. Okay, so we'll schedule a doctor's visit. I've been afraid to ask my doctor, but you're right, I should. I'll give you a referral and we'll follow up next week together. Afraid to ask your doctor, but not afraid to sleep half your life? Asking for medical help takes courage, and you're showing that courage now. Let's go with number 3. I feel more hopeful now than I have in a long time. Yay! What else should I be doing while I wait for results? Track your energy levels and we'll discuss strategies at our next meeting. Our next session. Try not to sleep through our next appointment at least, okay, buddy? Yeah. Keep a sleep diary and be patient with yourself during this process. I'm gonna do that. Thank you so much. I'll see you next week with my diary. Oh boy, I get to read his diary. Who does he have a crush on? Yeah, I made money. It's only 12:45 and I'm already done. God dang. Anybody creeping? No looking. Oh, I should have closed all the windows and everything and shut the light off. Okay then. What books do I have? We'll be right back. Okay. Banana. Hello? Now who are you? Why are you looking all sketchy? You afraid somebody's gonna see you go in here? Everybody has problems. Come on, get in here. Quit staring at me like that. You're gonna run into the door just like the other guy. Swoosh. Loneliness. Alright, I feel so alone all the time, like nobody really cares about me. Let's identify one small step you could take to connect with somebody today. When did you first start noticing these feelings of loneliness? So you're just sitting around waiting for friends to magically appear? Yeah! I'm gonna go with let's identify one small step. I don't know if I can. It feels really hard to reach out. It's okay to feel scared. Reaching out takes real courage. Sounds like you're making excuses instead of trying anything new. What if you sent just one text to someone you used to know? I'm gonna go with it's okay. I just needed to hear that it's normal. The truth is, I've pushed people away because I feel unworthy. What would help you feel more worthy of connecting in friendship? Pushing people away and then complaining about loneliness seems a bit convenient. Procrastination. Where do you think this sense of unworthiness comes from? Let's see. I'm gonna go with number 1. Maybe if I worked on myself first, I'd feel ready for relationships. Working on yourself is just another way to avoid people, isn't it? Yes. Self-compassion is important, but you also deserve connection right now. What's one small way you could show yourself that care today? Let's see. What's one small way? I think we're gonna go that. Right, I need to take some kind of action here. Exactly. I feel a bit more hopeful about things now, actually. Take that brave step, and we'll discuss how it went next time. Try not to chicken out before our next session, okay? I'm proud of your willingness to try. See you next week. I'm gonna go with number 3. Thank you. I'm actually looking forward to trying this week. Hell yeah. Go find a man. That's what you need. Or woman, whichever your preference is. I'm not here to judge. Okay. Oh, I gotta pay my rent. Should I get a therapy cat or a therapy dog? I'm not gonna get either. Although, secretary will take care of your schedule and book available patients for you. Nice. Okay. I'll worry about that later, because I've only got $1,300. Close my door. Close my other door. Alright, I'm going home for the day. It's 3 o'clock. Nice. I spent $100. Let's go. I helped other people with their problems, but I still magically have every problem in the world. That's okay. I have school bills that need paid off. Oh my gosh. Who left tuna on my freaking desk? Who's been drinking? I want to know where all this crap comes from. Because if I'm the only one that was supposed to be in my office, somebody's been leaving some nasty stuff in my office. Nothing. Alright, that's all clean. Sweet. Trash it. Alright. Let's get our day set up. Calendar. Dang. I got a lot of stuff. I got 4 people on Wednesday. Damn. Let's go. Oh, wait. I gotta start my day. Come on. Get in here. Sit down on the couch so I can poke you. Let's see. His name is Mateo. Seasonal depression. Yes. Let's go. Bro, quit looking at me like that. I don't even know what I look like. Every winter I feel so low, like I can't get out of bed. Yeah, because it's cold as shit. Well, unless you live, like, you know, further down. Why did that guy walk by twice? Tell me more about this, about when these feelings started and what triggers them. Create a morning routine that includes light therapy and gentle exercise. So you just hibernate like a bear until spring shows up, right? Let's see, tell me more about when these feelings started and what triggers them. Let's see. I don't know. Let's create a morning routine that includes light therapy and gentle exercise. That sounds good. I don't know if I have the energy to do all that. Maybe you're just afraid of a little cold weather outside. Yeah, you puss. What's one small change you could make this week to help yourself? We can start small with just 5 minutes of morning light exposure. Yeah, go out and touch grass. Well, if it's in the wintertime, you can't touch grass. You could make your own little grass patch and, you know, go into the front room and touch it. At least you get out of bed. What's one small change you can make? Lack of sunlight makes everything feel hopeless and draining. Seasonal depression affects your serotonin levels and circadian rhythm. Consider getting a light therapy lamp for your home workspace. You're acting like the sun personally betrayed you. Yes, it did. It made me feel hopeless. Damn you, sun! Let's see. Consider getting a light therapy lamp for your home workspace. There we go. That sounds manageable. I could try that this week. Don't forget to order tissues for your daily pity party. I'm proud of your willingness to take that first step forward. Set a reminder to use it every morning at the same time. Yes, having a plan makes me feel more in control. I'm glad you paid me the $200 and some to tell you to get a lamp. I'm going to keep working on this. Try not to be such a downer until our next session. Yeah. You're doing great. See you next week. Remember to track your progress and we'll discuss it next time. I'm gonna tell him he's doing great. Good, I'm glad you feel better already. Now get out of here! Oh wait, there's 2 people. Okay, who do I have scheduled next? Axel. Are you Axel? Yes. Don't worry, you're next. Your turn. Get in here and join us. Why am I standing up? I just can't trust anyone anymore. Not even the people closest to me. That sounds really difficult, and I'm glad you felt safe sharing that here. You're being ridiculous. Everyone has problems with trust sometimes. Quit being a bitch. What specific experiences have led you to feel this way about people? I don't know. I'm trying to be compassionate to people. As I make the comment that I did a couple seconds ago. That sounds really difficult, and I'm glad you felt safe sharing that here. Let's do that one. I don't know if I should even be talking about this with you. What would make you feel more comfortable opening up right now? Take your time, there's no pressure to share anything you're not ready for. Stop whining, you need to actually talk if you want help. Yeah! Open up. Tell me your deepest, darkest secret. I'm gonna go with take your time. Thank you for understanding. It means more than you might think. He looks stoned. You remember being happy to looking stoned. Axel, you need to lay off the weed. Pushing everyone away is a cowardly way to live your life. Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. I don't like people sometimes, so, you know, I feel that. What might happen if you took one small risk with someone trustworthy? Do you think isolation protects you or just confirms your worst fears? I'm gonna say number 2. I guess I'm scared they'll prove me right and hurt me too. So, you'd rather be alone forever than face a little discomfort? Could you identify one person who might be worth taking that risk with? That fear is valid, but staying isolated guarantees loneliness and dread. Yeah, maybe I need to set you up with that other loneliness person. I'm gonna go with identify. Maybe my sister. She's never really let me down before now. Do you think I'll ever feel safe enough to really trust again? We'll try not to mess it up. Well, try not to mess it up this time like before. Yeah, no balls. No balls! Remember to be patient with yourself as you practice opening up more. Yes, and I'll be here to support you through each step forward. I'm just gonna say number 2, because that sounds about right. Because, I mean, 2 and 3 actually give you really good answers because of the fact that, you know, you want to be patient, but at the same time, you also want to know that somebody's going to be there to help you trust yourself. So, I'm going to go with number 2. I will thank you for believing I can do this, really. You're welcome. Yeah. Alright. Alright. Turn these lights off. Lady, stop staring in here. Now. Bow chicka wow wow. No, just kidding. I can't leave my apartment anymore. Everything outside terrifies me. You're being ridiculous. Everyone goes outside without a problem. That sounds really difficult, and I'm here to help you through this. When did you first notice these fears about going outside? It started about 6 months ago after a panic attack downtown. I understand how scary that must have been for you. That's pathetic. One panic attack shouldn't ruin your whole life. What if we practice going to your mailbox first? I'm gonna go with number 1. I don't know if I can ever feel normal again. Start with one small step you could take this week. Your feelings are valid, and we can work through this together. Stop whining and just force yourself to go out already. I mean, you came all the way here. You stopped to think about it. She came all the way here to talk to me, so apparently she's not that scared of being outside. Could have done a Zoom meeting. Let's go with one small step. The grocery store feels impossible now. Even thinking about it makes me shake. Just order everything online then, problem solved. Yeah, be my wife. What if we broke the grocery store into smaller, manageable goals? What specific thoughts go through your mind about the grocery store? Let's go with... Maybe I could try just sitting in the parking lot first. Sitting in a car? Wow, such brave progress. You can do it! That's a great first step and shows real courage. Yes, and we can build from there each week. I like that. I'll try the parking lot thing this week. Nice. I'm nervous, but I think I can do this. Try not to chicken out before our next session. I'm proud of you, and I'll see you next week. Remember to track your progress and we'll review it together. I'm gonna go with I'm proud of you. Hell yeah. She left with a smile on her face. Yes! Instead of 210. You all suck. What in the hell is happening right there? That car just split into 2. Yo. Okay, I definitely need to go home, go to bed. Sweet. Nice. Awesome, we made a lot of progress today. Sweet. How much did I make? $2,050. Hell yeah. Nice. Well, just like the people in this game, make sure if you're having mental issues or you're uncertain about things, talk to somebody. Get the help that you know will provide the best outcome for you. Even if you're scared, find somebody to talk to. And of course, I myself am always open to talking to anybody. I have no problems. I'm not going to be the mean person that I portray on here. I'm the nicest person in the world. So, everybody goes through things on a daily basis, and we all need to make sure that we're taking care of ourselves, not only physically, but mentally, because, in today's society, it does get difficult. But make sure if you are having things that you're doubting yourself about, things that, maybe really concerning, or if you just need somebody to talk to, find somebody to talk to and work through your problems and face them head on. So there's always people there that will be there for you. Talk to somebody. No matter what. No matter what it is, talk to somebody. So, like I said, my Discord is always open, and I will make sure that I put my Discord link in the description. Everything else. I hope you guys enjoyed this game, and I know I did. That was actually pretty fun. If you want, it's going to be released here pretty soon. Make sure you get on Steam and get it, and at least put it on your wish list. And if you guys enjoyed the content, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thank you all for being there, and I love y'all. We'll see you next time.